piano and I started playing this little melody, and it was kind of cool, and I thought, oh, that's fine, and left it at that. And then that night, all the band decided they were all going to go out on the lash and got totally steaming drunk, and I stayed back because I had to sing the next day to save my throat. And then about 2 in the morning, the windows open, I could hear them way in the distance. It was when the World Cup was on, so they were all like geared up because Scotland had just been thrashed by Brazil. They were like, oh, here they come. And they burst in the house downstairs, you hear them knocking shit over and like, oh fuck! And then silence, as they all immediately went straight to sleep 5 minutes later. And then I heard this sound that was like the worst sound. The sound you should never hear if you're in a band, which is the sound of choking on vomit. It's like the #1 cause of death, the rock and roll death. And then there's this out of bed like a dart, like shit, my heart's beating like a jackhammer, walked out into the hallway. It was coming from everywhere, I couldn't locate the sound, so I was like through the first door. Andy Dunlop, our guitarist, is lying on bed, fully clothed, the television on, really loud, with his glasses slightly askew, fast asleep, and still chewing his chewing gum with it. Which is the thing that he's always done. And then, so he was okay, so I ran across the hallway into the next room, and there's Neil, our drummer, who just managed to get his trousers and his pants down his ankles, and he's just fallen onto the bed, and he's all exposed, and I'm like, whoa, why is it a different colour than the rest of your body? What is that? What is that? The all-year tan. I left him, went back, and then it dawned on me, I'm like, oh my god, it's Dougie, the cool guy, he's choking, oh no, and I'm running around, I couldn't find him anywhere, and then the last room is at the top of the house, I burst in the door, and thankfully he was fine, he was just leaning out the window, throwing up, but making all these crazy noises, like, ah, bleh! And he puked all down the side of the house. I had to paint it to get rid of it the next day, but I was like, fuck it, I was nearly crying, I was in such a state. And he swung around in true Dougie, high camp fashion. The more drunk Dougie gets, the more like his mum he becomes. So he swung around and wiping a little dribble of sitting going, there's nothing wrong with me. So I was so adrenalized, I was like, oh my god, and I went back down to my room, and I remember that little tune I played earlier on in the day, and I wrote this song, and wrote it itself in 20 minutes. And I don't know if it's anything to do with Dougie chucking up out of a window, but the song is called Flowers in the Window. But I don't know if it's connected. I don't think so. I hope I don't ruin that for anyone. To me, that song is about me. To me, that song is about finding my wife, my partner forever, and someone who you want to have kids with. Not about Dougie chucking up. Anyway, this is called Flowers in the Window.